What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show, the podcast. Happy Thanksgiving week. I want to start off just by saying a little thanks to all of you for making this channel what it is. Thank you for the community we've built, and thank you for making my MLB The Show playing experience more fun than it otherwise would have been. I hope you are all thankful for something this holiday season, especially this week, but for all time, for all holiday season. Today we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the game right now. There isn't much. And then we're going to kind of have a broader conversation, not a long one, but a broader one, about what should we even be doing in MLB The Show 23 right now. Because, as I said, there's not much going on. But we'll figure that out together. Welcome back, of course, everybody. Glad you guys are here. For those who are new here, howdy. My name is Kenny. We talk about MLB The Show 23 on this YouTube channel Monday through Thursday. And we talk about it on this podcast every single Tuesday. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, follow on Apple and Spotify, do the whole dingity-dang thing. Today's question of the day, which we don't ever do, and will make more sense later on in the show. What is the number one thing you would like to improve at before MLB The Show 24? It could be a mode. It could be a skill. It could be something like flipping the market and investing. Whatever you want. What is the number one thing, number one area you'd like to improve on by MLB The Show 24? All right, let's get into the episode. Let's talk turkey. LOL, because it's Thanksgiving week. Thank you. That was a good joke. I appreciate it. I'm also recording this on my birthday, so everyone say happy birthday to me in the comments. Thank you. I'm 31 today, which is entirely too old to, really just too old in general. But here I am. So, we're going to talk, by the way, I hope you guys liked the Ants episode last week. Isn't he the best? He's awesome. We're going to talk about this event that's going on, the All Sets 3 event. It initially dropped with an overall team cap of 85, which, let me tell you, is silly. They fixed that within like an hour or two, maybe even less than 2 hours. And now it's a free-for-all. Anything goes. So, let me just exit out of this run so I can show you my team. It was a nothing run anyway. This is my team. I'm running the God Squad. There's no cap. I'm running the guys that I want to parallel up. There are a couple older guys, like Chapman and Loop, who I want to get using again before set 6 drops. We got Babe Ruth on the bench. Haven't swung with him. Literally no at-bats with him this year. I don't have a single at-bat with set 1 collection Babe Ruth, which is wild because he was a lot of people's favorite card. And we're just running the goons, man. We're just running the goons. I'm 7-2 so far in the event. I was 7-1, and then I tried playing a game on my PlayStation Portal, which I purchased with my own money. It is not a good console, handheld console for MLB The Show. The graphics look great. It's not a graphical problem. It is different than playing on the Switch. Playing on the Switch, you're dealing with the worst graphics you've ever seen and bad lag. On the Portal, it's just like All-Star feels like Legend plus. It is insane. The latency is out of this world. I could not get used to it. I'm sure it's something people could get used to. I am going to continue to try to use the Portal potentially as an offline grinding machine. There's not a lot of offline grinding to do in the rest of this game cycle. It might be something that starts in 24. Maybe I'll try a Conquest map or two just to see how it goes. But online play on the Portal, no deal, Howie. I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 on the Portal. I just purchased that because I've been waiting to get the Portal to play it, and it's perfect on it. Games that don't require online play, head-to-head connection, don't require any sort of online communication, they're great. The Portal, in my opinion, for that purpose, $200 is worth it. This is not a Portal review episode, by the way. It's a very niche audience of someone who would use the Portal. For me, I am within that audience because I don't want to watch The Real Housewives with my fiance while she binges it all day. So I could just bring my little toys upstairs and sit on the couch and act as if I'm sentient and aware, but I'm really playing my game. So that's what we do. But back to Turkey here. Back to the event. the event is a free-for-all. You're going to see a lot of Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan, John Donaldson. It's not pleasant, but the rewards are decent, if we're being honest. Chris Martin at 5 wins, 97 overall. He had a stellar year for the Red Sox. Cutter, splitter, sinker, a slurve. That bad boy hangs. The slurve and the splitter hang a considerable amount. His hit per 9 is alright. His K per 9 is not good. But we're talking excellent BB per 9, so, small pars, and great pitching clutch. I could see a world in which people use this card. I'm not one of them, but I would understand it. Then you get Manny Machado here. I don't own this card yet, so I cannot do like the 1-to-1 comparison with the set 4 card, but it's pretty similar. I mean, it's unfortunately pretty rinse and repeat content, and I hate when people just say that willy-nilly, but it basically is. And you're talking about a finest card for a guy who did not have the best season ever? Wasn't he just alright this year? I could be making that up. Only 108 clutch, 105 vision for Machado's pretty good. Of course, he's perfect in the field in terms of just his fielding rating. Surprised they cut his arm strength down. 89 still great, but usually he's got a cannon. A whatever card. And then the 12 win is hysterically bad. Where am I going? Oh, my inventory. The 12 win is Brandon Nimmo, who's a cool player, and I love, whenever he's supercharged, I love Brandon Nimmo. Where is he? All right, everyone, I want you guys to just cover your eyes and be prepared for when I say open, because it's going to be scary. It's going to frighten you. I'm just telling you to be prepared. This is Brandon Nimmo, Wyoming's finest. He has max contact versus left, but then power-wise, he's never, ever hit a home run against a lefty before in his life. Only 81 power. Against righties, he's fine. 102 clutch is worse than both his contacts, so apparently he's the least clutch player you've ever met. 94 in the field, 91 speed, those are fine. 85 reaction, whatever. It's unfortunate because Nimmo is a lot of fun, has a cool swing. He'll probably still end up on a lot of people's all-time Mets teams when set 6 rolls around, but it's just like, really? This is the guy we got? I don't know how we'd toy with this card to make it better. Jacking up the clutch, of course, would be great. I would sacrifice some of that contact left or power right to put it into the power left just to balance him out a little bit. But you can play with 97 vision. That's not that bad. He's got a nice swing. Like I said, the clutch is just a little low. This guy is the type of guy you get and immediately sell for 889,950 stubs. Well, I guess sell now is 610,000. Either way, lots of stubs. Sell them. Just a little collection update for the team. Nope, wrong one, this one. I am 3 cards away from getting Juicy McJuicerson Tim Raines. I cannot wait to get this card. I don't know where he's going on my team. He has one of the nastiest, sweetest, most beautiful swings that generates ungodly pop. I don't see a world in which he cracks my starting outfield, though. Brian Reynolds, Mike Trout, Ronald Acuna. I mean, that's pretty fucking nasty. He could play second base, but, like, Ozzy Albies is crazy good. I don't know. At the very least, he's my switch-hitting bench speed guy, replacing Ellie De La Cruz. I know Ellie has more power, he also has worse vision, and I think Tim Raines' swing is better. But full review on this guy coming when I get him. A lot of people have already had fun with him. I haven't. However, when I get to 20 wins, actually I think 30, when I get to 30 wins in this event, I will have unlocked Machado, Corbin Carroll, which was the last event's card, and then I'll just buy Reggie Jackson, the chase card, and that'll give me my 3 that I need. So, Tim Raines incoming. Now it's time to have this conversation that I alluded to earlier. At the time of recording, Sunday, November 19th, the year of our Lord, 2023, there are 32 days remaining in set 5. This set has gone along briskly. However, there's been little to no content. It's the end of the year. That makes sense. There is stuff coming on Tuesday, presumably to hold us over for Thanksgiving week. Where's the calendar? Hello? Hold on. Oh! Okay, hold on. The calendar is ceasing to exist. We're going to find it on the app. I don't know why. That's very odd. The calendar's always there. Please hold. We do this live. We don't edit here. I'm going to pull it up on the app because, of course, I got to sign in because that's important information to this conversation. So, bear with me. How's everyone's day going? How's your dog? That's my password. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, is this a new browser? No, it's the same browser I use every time I use this app. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now we're finally in. Live content schedule. Got it. Okay, so. I got it. Sorry for the delay. On November 21st, that is Tuesday, we are going to get the 2023 Finest program. You can play showdown moments and missions, earn $8.99 overall 2023 Finest players. So current season Finest players. Cool. Program sounds fun. And they're all 99, so hopefully they don't stink. I'm hoping that's where we get our Bryce Harper, our other guys that we'd like to have. Also on Tuesday, a new blankety-blank collection. Collect new set 5 players, earn new 99 overall rewards, plural. So, people have tried to decipher what these question marks mean. Someone said it might be new playoff players. That's a little redundant. Not redundant. It sounds redundant anyway. I don't know what that's going to be. But because we did not get any content other than a new event this past Friday, and they're dropping this on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, me thinks this is going to be this is a pure theory. Pure theory. Other than potentially new ranked and BR programs, which at this point in the year, we might not even get new rewards for that either. It might just be all rewind, but neither here nor there. Other than refreshed ranked and refreshed BR, this is a very high possibility of being the final legitimate content drop. Like incredibly fun, potentially, content drop of 23. I could be fully wrong if set 6 in 32 days drops new content. I am still unsure if there is a Team Affinity 6 that has a bunch of new stuff. I hope I'm wrong, because I hope there's more to do. That doesn't render this conversation moot. It's still worth having. But it's very clear that they've slowed down the pace of content, which, again, makes sense. It is the end of the year. It's time to put just about all available resources into MLB The Show 24 and making it as good as it possibly can be. Hopefully revamping or reimagining or re-envisioning the way sets and seasons work, making it better. But if this is truly the last program, or one of, let's just call it one of the final programs and one of the final content drops, and it'll be the show 23, what the hell is there left to do? This is going to be a lot of the time when people put this game down forever. A lot of people have already done that. Not me, because I enjoy pain. But now is the time of year, time of game cycle. If you are a serious player, like a truly serious player, and that's not to say serious is better than unserious, but I'm just saying, a truly serious player, now is your time to pick your thing you want to get better at and get better at it. If you want to get better at BR, sure, you're going to play a lot of sweaty people now, because most of the people still playing this game are sweaty. Like, in a good, like, they're good at the game. But now's your chance, get better at it. My personal goal, not a goal, because I'm not going to be upset if I don't get there, but my mountain I'm trying to climb. I have never reached 1,000 rating in ranked seasons, mostly because I find ranked seasons to be a scary place. But this winter, before 24 drops, I am going to try to reach 1,000 rating. I also want to get 20 flawless. I only need 4 more of those, but I've done I've done well in BR this year, so that doesn't seem as much of a scary proposition to me. Records don't matter anyway. I take pride in the fact that I'm 116 and 31 in ranked. I think that's pretty good. I've made World Series every year for the first time, And that's only because most years I don't make it in the first one because I don't want to play 50 games because it's a lot, but I've made it all 7 World Series. I've got it. Every season ever that I've tried to make World Series, I've gotten it. And I've tried all 7, I've gotten it. But I do try to keep the record pristine looking this time of year. Or earlier in the year, I should say. But throw it out the window. The season's over. The cycle's done. I am going to try and play more Legend and despise myself in the process to make World Series. Now, to make 1,000 rating. It's going to be even scarier in set 6 because you're going to be able to use every single card in the binder. So you're going to be facing John Donaldson and the good Randy. This isn't even the good Randy. The good Randy every single game. But it's going to help me get better. It's going to help me improve. This is the time of the year where if you're going to continue playing this game, which please do, give me opponents to queue up against. This is the time of year where you can get better and improve something in your skill set. For me, I'm a pretty good pitcher. I've gotten better at hitting. My hope for the rest of the next couple months is to improve on Legend. It's a very niche thing to improve upon because you only really ever see Legend in occasional extreme moments and ranked. But Legend still scares me. And there have been times where I can very much play on Legend. There have been times where I look like a potato. So my goal is to improve doing that. I do also, like I said, want to reach my 20 flawlesses. I have 16. That's going to be super cool, super dope if I can get there. I fully intend on it. And if it gets to the end of the year and I have to sacrifice something, I will sacrifice the 1,000 rating quest to reach 20 flawless. Because I think that's super dope. For me, as someone who until like 3 years ago could never go flawless once. But this is where we're at in the cycle. This happens every year. But I don't think you should just 100% put the game down. Of course, it's the holidays. Spend time with your families and friends. Maybe you get a cool game under the Christmas tree or for Hanukkah, and you want to play that. That's fine too. But don't just leave this alone like Woody in Toy Story. Don't let him collect dust. What's the penguin guy on the top shelf in Toy Story 2? Mr. Squeakerton? You know how he just sits there with the broken squeaker and collects dust and gets all sad and Wheezy. That's his name, Wheezy. Don't let MLB The Show be Wheezy. That was a pull. That was a callback. If you're a child, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But this is your time to choose to get better at something and be intentional about getting something. Hit the lab, hit the practice. Just be smart. Be intentional in how you're choosing to go about playing the game. Of course, winning is more fun than losing, but it's okay right now if you're just trying to get better at something. If you stink with Randy Johnson, try Randy Johnson. Figure him out. He's not going anywhere. I don't know that for sure, but I'd be stunned if he was going anywhere. I'm pretty sure he'll be in the game for a couple years at least. So, try him out. The other thing you can get better at doing, there's a million things you can get better at doing, but the other thing you can get better at doing is investing. I don't really invest anymore. Ever since the quick sell values have changed, I don't bother with it. As you can see, I have a bunch of duplicates because at this point in the year, any pack I open, I don't sell the cards. I have plenty of stubs. And if I happen to have some fellas who went diamond, I sell those every update. But otherwise, this is it. But investing is a good way to make easy stubs, especially early in the year. If you follow real baseball closely, like closely, and you know people's splits, and if they're hot, if they're cold, throw a couple thousand stubs on some guys, and maybe it'll pay off. Maybe it'll pay off. Of course, it's not a guarantee. It's called investing, but still. This episode really, we don't have much more to say. It's mostly done. A quick little update on content, and then a little what do we do next. Next week's episode, I imagine we will talk about the Tuesday content, an update on the calendar that hopefully updates. But we're getting into the time of the game cycle where we're going to start looking ahead to 24. What do we want? What do we not want? Maybe do some more like formal reviews of 23. But let me know what you guys want to hear on this podcast. For those of you who just started following the podcast this game cycle, we don't go away in the off season. This is every week. You guys get to listen to me talk like a Neanderthal every week, no matter what's going on. So let me know what you want to hear. The off season is a great time for me to do more conversations and interviews with other content creators. I will try my best to line up as many of those as possible. Those are a lot of fun. I love meeting new people or reconnecting with people that I've met with before. But let me know what you guys want to hear, want to see, want to enjoy. All right, so that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all for making it to the end. Again, happy Thanksgiving. I am so incredibly thankful for this community and this opportunity, because I know it's an opportunity. And it's just cool. I appreciate you guys. All right, thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. See you next time.